Oh yeah, Harmony One, baby. How's everyone doing? Tom, aka Nostra Thomas, aka Diamond Nuts, saying what's up? How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Pretty boring day, I think. I don't know. Actually, I try not to look at the prices so much anymore. It's tough. I go through stretches where I might check what the prices of crypto are doing like once every 30 seconds. I'm like, oh my goodness, what is going on here? And then I just try and make that a challenge. Like, how long can you go without checking cryptocurrency? It's not going to change, right? Nothing's going to change just by you checking. The big one's nighttime when you're sleeping. Don't check them prices. If say for example, you got to get up and go pee, right? Last thing you want to do, don't let any light interrupt your sleep. That's highly disruptive to your sleep. And what's the worst or the best or worst that could happen? You see that crypto's crashing and then now you can't sleep. I mean, you might as well, your day's going to be ruined. You might as well do it on a good night's sleep, So let's hop on over to the markets and see what's going on. It was up a little bit. I don't know what we're doing. I was actually doing some of my, ooh, all right, baby. Let's go. Let's freaking go. It looks like we're starting to pop a little. Nothing to worry about, right? Trezor in the house. How you doing? Hello, Peter. How you doing, brother? Yeah, there's nothing to panic about. We got about what? What do we got? What is today? The 14th? Yeah, we got about 16 days left till the end of September. Hey, we're right on schedule for Plan B. Plan B is one of my favorite indicators out there. I follow Plan B and I watch these logarithmic the logarithmic growth curves right here. And that's the big basis of what, the fear and greed. I also like looking at the Bitcoin hash rate. But the big one, Plan B, ride her till she bucks, right? Ride her till she bucks. And right now we're right on schedule. Plan B said anything above 47,000 for August. And guess what? We landed like 47,001. Pretty freaking eerie. I don't know if it was 47. It was right at. It might have been even 46.9 something, but it doesn't matter because, I mean, it's good enough for me, right? If it's good enough for the government, it's good enough for me. But we're right on schedule. Got about 14 to 16 more days, possibly. I mean, it could take off any second. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is the week. Big boy seems to think this is the week. And the next 3 to 4 weeks, we're going to 100,000 pretty quick. So let's see. Making lunch, man. You're making me hungry. It's 6:30 a.m. here. I wake up freaking hungry. I'm listening. What's out there? Any more garbage like yesterday? I immediately knew that Litecoin news. There's like no way that was real. Someone mentioned that in chat, and I'm just like, come on. Why would Walmart accept Litecoin? It just makes no sense. Ethereum 3347. Cardano, I do want to talk about Cardano a little bit. So I'm actually not surprised by this. Yes, the smart contracts was a big deal. The price of smart contracts has kind of been baked into Cardano for a while, to be quite honest. I mean, Cardano was up to the number 3, probably still is the number 3 spot before they even had smart contracts. And you had other things out there like Solana that had smart contracts. And what is Solana doing? 159, still down a bit. Do I think Cardano's better than Solana? Dude, who the hell knows? I mean, I'm betting on Cardano being better than Solana, but I'm not going to lie. Like, I was looking at some projects and I'm just like, man, the website looks pretty cool. But, the point I'm trying to make is when it comes to Cardano, I don't know that we're going to see a big move until we start seeing Sunday Swap and other DEXs out there actually working. That's going to be a big deal. Great, we got smart contracts. It uses a bit different method, external universal transaction output or something, EUTXO. There's some projects out there that I think are kind of struggling with that. So until we see like DeFi kicking off and people actually, because DeFi, like, I don't know if you've noticed, but if you look at even Solana, the Radium, I think is top 5 DeFi right now, that had a big deal to do with their explosion. Obviously, a lot of venture capital money, a lot of like institutional backing, but so the Radium had a big deal, and the NFTs obviously had a big deal when it came to Solana, and they do really good marketing. But there's other programs or other projects out there that have done really well and have exploded primarily because of DeFi. Matic, I'm looking at you. I mean, Matic went from pennies to over $1. Harmony One starting to benefit from DeFi and NFTs. Let's see, AVAX screaming out of nowhere, mostly because of DeFi. I don't know that we've heard of any NFT news over there, that I can't think of any. But Matic and AVAX especially, they dumped hundreds of, over close to $200 million in incentives for people to come over there and use the network. So that's done really good things. Terra Luna hasn't really done that. So Terra Luna is like one of those solid projects that have done that without really highly incentivizing it, as far as I can think of. I mean, their big thing is the USD. Pavlis in the house. How you doing, brother? So Luna has done really well without really doing that. Cardano, what I'm getting at is I really, Cardano's my biggest bag. I do think Cardano is going to go to the moon, especially over the next few years. I'm not really looking to sell a lot of my Cardano. I'm looking to continue to get passive income, earn free Cardano. I may be looking to spend a little today on NFTs, and there's a project tomorrow I'm kind of excited about, a small one, so there's a chance. And I don't know that it's hyped up that much, but it looks pretty cool. I'll be checking that out tomorrow. We can talk about that in a sec. Long story short, I've been waxing on, I don't know, for like 5-10 minutes now. All I'm trying to say is I'm actually a little bit surprised by how much Cardano has pulled back. I didn't think we would pull back past this Fibonacci at the 246. I'm not surprised it'll pull back again because it's, smart contracts have been released, but nothing's really happening on Cardano. So until we see, we're NFTs, but there's no real DeFi movement yet, as far as I know. And I was looking at some of the DeFi projects. I'm not going to lie, they got some really cool looking websites, but I get nervous when I really start looking into it. So I don't know how long it's going to take some of these yahoos to actually start doing stuff on Cardano. One of the ones I've looked at a couple times is this Liquid. And they're going to be kind of a competitor to Aave, lending and etc. And I don't really like the fact that you know what I'm saying? This is a cool website for the most part, and the team is docked, but how much are they docked really? You can't really click on them. You have to Google search him. This guy, you Google search him and his Twitter comes up, and it's a really weird. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to get into the weirdness of it, or why it's kind of weird, but it's just so he used to play football, right? But I want to see again, who are these people? What are they doing? There's not a lot of real info on it, and it's kind of like that as you go down the different projects. What was the other one? ADAX is pretty good, right? Same thing though. Like fully, the whole team is here, and I'm really interested in this one, and I'm really interested in Ergo. But I know Charles is probably a lot more careful about who they allow in and things. But I don't know. I would just like to see a little bit more. Like Cardano's there on the smart contracts. Now is it going to be another year or two before these teams get their act together? I don't think so with Sunday Swap. I think they're going to be ready to go here pretty quick. So Sunday Swap will be a big one. They seem to really have their act together when it came to the EUTXO problem. They immediately put out a white paper with 2 different solutions, and then they're going to be announcing that they even have what they think is a better solution for this. So this is, interestingly enough, I was really excited about ADAX and Ergo, but now I'm probably more so excited about Sunday Swap. What is up with Harmony? Yeah, we're still good. Just a pullback. It's just a pullback. I'm not worried about Harmony One at all. At all. Harmony One, dude, it's still like crazy undervalued. I don't know. This is just down because the market was down. Let's see what we're doing. It should be. I mean, the market is kind of bouncing. So, I mean, to be quite honest, the Harmony One pump was a pretty big pump on. I mean, the news was cool, but the news was already kind of out there. That $300 million stuff was already kind of out there. I was looking at the roadmap. They do have a great roadmap. I'm not worried at all. At all. Harmony One is going to $1, $2, $3 plus over the next year, 2, 3, 4 years. In my opinion, not financial advice. I want to accumulate more. I continue to accumulate more. So here we go. Here is a roadmap someone tweeted. Trustless Ethereum bridge, Chainlink mainnet, cross-chain NFT on September 20th. I wonder if they're on. So September 20th, cross-chain NFT. I'm not really I mean, I know what that means, but what does that mean? Is that a different project than, say, Vinci? I'm really curious. I mean, that's only like 5 days away, so I wonder if they're still on pace with that. The Bitcoin bridge is pretty big. I'm excited about that. I did put a link to the One Wallet down below. You're welcome, brother. I did put a link to the One Wallet down below. I haven't gotten my One Wallet yet, but I'm going to do that this week. Speaking of, I need to check Da Vinci. Yesterday morning, they were dropping a lot of the Radiant Isle. None of them today. They were dropping all day yesterday. There was even one plot that went from 18 cents or whatever Harmony One went. It went from one Harmony One. I tried to grab a couple land plots. Man, they're going so quick. I don't know if they're sold out yet or not. No one seems to be reselling them. And there's not even a whole lot of information that I found on the price. I just want my plot of land. Just one plot of land, right? This time yesterday, they had already dropped some plots. I don't know if they're just not dropping any or they randomized the time. It was pretty much all throughout the day yesterday. I would like to see a lot less of just like copycatting stuff, although these Bored Apes are actually a lot cooler than the ones on Ethereum. Really cool what they've done with the artwork. And they're selling pretty quick. Yeah, there's some of these that have even been like $300. So I don't know, if you're good at copycatting, you can make some money. All right. We talked Cardano. Like I said, I don't think Cardano is going to do a whole lot until people actually start using it. There is a couple projects on Cardano that I am looking to buy. One of them is going to be tomorrow, and then we're going to talk about a big Ethereum one that I want to get in today that I'm going to try and get into. I have no idea if it's even going to be possible with Ethereum gas wars and etc. So there is a drop tomorrow on Cardano, the dogs on the chain. I'm pretty excited about this one. There isn't a whole lot of information on it. The graphics look like they could be pretty cool, and it's only going to be 15 Cardano. The Discord for them, not a lot of people. So this is a good chance. This is a decent chance to possibly get potentially a pretty cool dog. If you're a dog person on the Cardano network, and there might not be a whole lot of warring going on. I tried to get into I don't even know how this was done. I tried getting in very important dummies last week. It was just a nightmare. They only dropped 500, and they were allowing people to buy a bunch at a time or something. I don't remember. It was almost impossible to get one. People were really pissed off, and the people that got them were like, you suck, all this. So I don't know if they have any. They're going to be dropping some more, I would assume, pretty soon. I'm kind of over the very important dummies, but like I said, I will try to get into the dogs on the chain tomorrow. Cardano is already, yeah. That, I mean, that's part of the problem. How long will the one pull back? Oh, who knows, man? Who freaking knows? I don't think it's gonna. If the market continues to pump today, I think. I mean, dude, Harmony One was 12 cents last week. Yeah, I kind of agree with you. Well, no, I agree and I disagree. Dude, I'm telling you, once the DeFi starts rolling out on Cardano, we're going to $5 plus. So don't relax over the Harmony One. Man, Harmony One just keeps giving opportunity to accumulate more. It's coming. It is coming. But you got to remember that it had a good pump. It's already had a good pump. It was at, all right, we're on the hour. So, dude, it wasn't even a week ago we were at under 12 cents. So we're still up quite a bit. So, I mean, we're still up like 30% on this. It did get all the way up to the all-time high fib. Did do a little pullback. I'm a little surprised it dropped below this fib right here, to be honest. Now it's kind of showing resistance. We'll have to see, right? It's going to be a pretty big target to get through, but I think we're going to get above this 22 as long as the market don't dump. If Bitcoin dumps, all bets are off. I don't think that's going to be the case. You never know, though. But I do think we should see another push here pretty soon, and then we'll get above this fib, and then it'll become support, and the next target's 35, and then like 55. I think there's a couple of Play Nation. Harmony One was, yeah, no, I was gobbling it up down here. I wish I would have bought more, but I was already kind of out of dry powder, as the cool kids say. So I was continuing to buy it up here and there, but. And I continue to buy it now. I still think it's an amazing. I mean, I'm not YOLOing it all in, but I'm still buying Harmony One. I just bought another $100 and some yesterday, and a little bit of a loss. I probably paid like 22 cents. Wow. To be fair, I put that money into the Vinci token. So I did find yesterday. I was talking about that. I had two problems yesterday on the Vinci. I wasn't able to buy an NFT. It kept giving me an error. And it wasn't showing my Vinci coins. You can see that now. I don't know. It didn't like my MetaMask. So once I connected it to my Harmony One wallet, it was fine. Let's see if I have. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I put that somewhere. Vinci badge implemented. Should show up on the stake page now too. Stake. God. Where's the stake page? Steak. Am I making you hungry yet? Oh my goodness. Where is the stake page? OpenSea, live, crypto. I thought DeFi, Da Vinci, badge. Oh, goodness. I don't know. I'll have to find it. I don't want to waste much more time. But you stake your Da Vinci and then you get passive income on it. See what the price is doing. I want to check out DeFi Kingdoms too. So get my DeFi Kingdoms money. So I'm pretty sure this one's still going up. Yeah, 25 cents, 26 cents. I think I paid like 24 cents. So I'm up a little bit on that. We got the DeFi Kingdoms. I'm really enjoying this yield farm. There's a couple, so they're really starting to blow up. The jewel price, let's get an update on this. Jewel, $1.26, still doing really well. There is quite a few, like a few more yield farms have sprung up on Harmony One. They're starting to look really degen-y here. We got Copy Pasta that looks kind of like a little bit of a ripoff of DeFi Kingdoms, if I'm being quite honest. And then there's this new Fox one. That one looked kind of stupid. Don't hate me, right? This Farmers Only Fox that looked very degen-y. But no, DeFi Kingdoms, man, it's doing really well. Doing really well. They're doing it. If you have 1,000 or 5,000 X jewels, which there's no way I'm going to have that by tomorrow, or I think it is tomorrow. A little late, but they're continuing to do giveaways, NFTs, really cool stuff. So manage liquidity rewards. All right, I need to go to the gardens. Druid. I could have done this, and it's moving pretty quick though. So maybe they've made some improvements on the back end. So your unclaimed jewel. Since yesterday, I've 1,000. See, this is what I'm talking about. It just kind of freaks out on you. So I can just come over here and do it on DFAT. I'm in the Jewel 1 pool. It is paying a ridiculous 20,000% APY or APR per year. I don't know, like 90, 95, 94% of that is locked or what have you. But I mean, 6% is still doing pretty good. This is making me like 70, 80 bucks a day. It shows it a little bit clearer over here. So this is all of it. I'm going to stack it up, man. I'm going to ride this one until she bucks for sure. Again, this is a very high risk farm. Very high risk farm. Do not think that this is some sure thing where you're just going to be a millionaire overnight. There's potential there, and anything that poops out this much in the way of coins is just, I mean, there's a lot of them out there we've looked at, like Dino Swap. Remember that one? I wonder how that one's doing. That one was getting a lot of, oh, this is the next Pancake Swap, and then the next thing you know, they just started dumping the token. So this is the same thing, but I'll tell you what, Viper Swap's the same way. They have like 95 and 5. If I would have stayed in that one the whole time, I would be doing really well right now. Viper Swap is holding up really well. This is a really cool concept, gaming, gamify, the NFTs. Unlike a lot of these other projects, I'm not even going to look at them like that Fox Swap. They make this NFT. They're just doing all the little different buzzwords that try and get people involved. But this one actually has a bit of a game to it, and there could be a lot more to come. So right now, and again, this is all house money. This is money that I earned on Sushi Swap on Harmony One, and we're YOLO on it, right? It's okay to take a little bit of your money in YOLO. So I got some YOLO money on DeFi Kingdoms right now. I got some YOLO money in the Vinci token. I mean, come on, dude. The Vinci, I know it's not like a stock. But the Vinci token has a market cap now of like 20 million. In my opinion, on the greatest smart chain on the planet, Harmony One, the NFT marketplace of the future of cross-chain. Everyone is going to be going through Harmony One, right? All roads will lead through Harmony One. Whether you're going from Ethereum to Polkadot, I don't know, there might be bridges out there, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, how frustrated were you trying to get that dummy? Oh my goodness, it was almost worse than being involved in an Ethereum gas war. I can get some Cardano City. So speaking of Cardano, there, and that kind of, all right, Relax, Tom. Relax. Woosah. All right, let me claim my jewels. Actually taking a little bit longer than I'm used to seeing on Harmony One. What's going on here? We'll blame this on VFAT, or we'll blame this on DeFi Kingdoms. There's no way this is Harmony One's fault. They're too beautiful. See, that was all right. So I have 80 jewels. Let's come over to DeFi Kingdoms, and then we will go to the bank. I'm gonna go to the teller. I'm gonna deposit. I hit max. See this? All right, there we go. Deposit. A little laggy over here on DeFi Kingdoms, not gonna lie. All right, we got the net. So one kind of really cool concept that I'm somewhere between excited and fearful of on Cardano. Do I have this up? I thought I had this in a tab somewhere. Let me find it. Let me find it. All right. Sunday. Let's go. Here we go. So this is a metaverse in Cardano. Cornucopias. I've seen this on a few different YouTube videos. I haven't really watched it a whole lot, but I did take a look. I don't know. I do not know what to think of this, right? Let's see. They have three different, I think they have three different lands, like Wild Wild West, Urban Adventures, maybe there's four. Middle Ages, Vikings, Farmer Life. I don't know, dude. Like it looks really cool. It also looks like it, I don't think they developed this. Is this one of these things where they just like, you buy the assets, kind of put the game together? This looks really cool though. If you can, like, play in these lands, be a pirate, or be a gunslinger in the wild, take your NFTs with you. It's all really cool, potentially really cool stuff. This, like, with the lead developer, right? Like, what is this kid, like 12? And then I was looking at the white paper, and so I'm going through it, and the team is docs. That's really good. There's not a whole lot on the website though, so who knows, man. This thing is probably, it's not like this is going to be available next year. And then I'm kind of just looking through this, and I'm seeing a couple of YouTubers, Grow Your Stake YouTube channel, and then I went to their YouTube channel. They don't have a lot of videos, so I don't know. I mean, this main dude, Josh Jones. So I don't know. It's a very, very cool, interesting project. It is on my radar. We'll see how that plays out. All right, Ethereum. The Ethereum drop today are the Galaxy eggs. These things are pretty freaking sick, I'm going to be honest. I have no idea how contested this is going to be. This is, I think, in 2 hours. Let's see what we got. And they've already had a pre-sale. So 12, yeah, so we're 2 hours and 5 minutes away from this. They've already had a pre-sale. I don't know if these are on OpenSea yet or not. You'd think they would be. All right, so here we go. The OpenSea collection. I have no idea what the floor of these are. I doubt they've been revealed. Oh, the floor price is 0.26. That ain't too bad. Yeah, so this has to be the right one. So that ain't too bad. I wouldn't mind picking up a couple of these. I think they're really cool artwork. Let's see what their Discord looks like. Pretty sure I'm in the Discord. Radiant Isle. This is the land I'm trying to get in Harmony 1. Dogs on the chain. Yeah, I thought it was. Let me just click on the link. Pretty sure I am. Alex eggs. Board. $7,000 members online. Yeah, I don't. 7,000 members online. 23,000 members. Let's see what the chat's doing. Yeah, this one's probably going to be a no-go to Mint. I'm going to give it a try, but I'm not going to spend a bunch of money I mean, if you can buy the floor for 0.26, I mean, that's still $1,000, but the gas price is probably going to be insane on this. And I'm already at a point on my NFTs where I'm pretty underwater, right? Everyone tells me that I can make millions buying and selling NFTs, but I think I need to just stick to DeFi. And there are a few other. So on the Cardano network, I discussed this yesterday. I'm looking at these Cardano trees. They're pretty cool. Let's see what's going on the top Cardano. I still think there's a lot of the Cardano NFTs is not blown up like I think it's going to, right? I do think we're in a bit of a bear market when it comes to NFTs in general. I think that's going to swing around with cryptocurrency in general. You know, I'm kind of on the plan B model. I'm kind of on the plan B model when it comes to cryptocurrency. I think it's going to really start taking off here pretty soon, and we're going to have a really good October, November, December. I think NFTs are going to have some really big moves during that time. You know, there'll be some ups, some downs. There's some mini bear markets when it comes to NFTs. And Cardano hasn't exploded yet. So I think that time is going to come there too. Especially if on the Ethereum, we really have like another push where people just go crazy with the NFTs and the gas wars. People are eventually going to get fed up with it because it's freaking insane. I tried buying, what did I try buying? Oh, it was something last week. I'm glad I was not successful in the, what was the gangster, the Al Capone. So it seemed pretty cool, but that one's flopped pretty hard. They dropped the ball. You know, they had a lot of problems with their release. I think it was, I failed on the sevens. The gas was insane. Oh, I tried doing Dev Squad, the video game Dev Squad that I bought a couple of. Gas was hitting like $2,000-$3,000 on that. And it's just like, it's getting too much into a big money game. When you really look at it, NFTs are already way too expensive for like the average person, right? I don't like the fact, even, I say these Cardano dogs and they're not even really hyped up. I say, oh, it's only 15, it's only 15 Cardano, but dude, that's like 50 to $75, man. That's still a decent chunk of change. And all these Ethereum, you got to remember this, for a lot of people, NFTs are a cash grab. People are just shitting out and dumping out these projects and trying to get you to buy them. And yeah, maybe they want to build something, but I mean, yeah, maybe, right? Like I'm saying, maybe they do want to build a cool community, or maybe they got that hype. But deep down, the thing they care about most, for most people on this stuff, is how rich they can get off. I want to retire. I want to create this NFT project and make millions, right? And it's there's a lot of FOMO in this. The FOMO in NFTs is probably more FOMO than I've ever experienced in my life with anything else out there that you want to buy or get. It's freaking insane because, it's kind of like cryptocurrency. People are like, oh, you can get rich off cryptocurrency. And there was a height of FOMO on that, especially during these huge pumps and at the beginning of the year when it was really pumping, and 2017 towards the end of the year when it was going, there's these huge FOMO waves that come in and you kind of make bad decisions. Well, NFTs are kind of at that point right now. NFTs are kind of like the ICOs of 2017 where, you FOMO in and you think you're going to get rich off of them. So all I'm saying is be very careful. It is easy, and I've gotten too carried away with it, to be honest. I've spent more money on NFTs than I probably should have, and I'm sitting at a point right now where I could take a loss. I'm not even sure the best way to, like, what accountant I'm going to get or how I'm going to deal with the taxes, or how do you tax lost harvest in NFT? Do you just give it away? You just try and sell it super cheap? I'm not sure. And anyway, Space Buds remains the top project on Cardano. Dude, you're talking 10. Let's take a look at what Space Buds, like what an entry level Space Buds is. It was sitting around 10,000. I like I said, man, I'm not willing to depart with 3,000 or 4,000 Cardano. Although I think it could be a good investment. It could be a good investment, but And also the floor could really drop out on you. So yeah, 3,400, the lowest price. What is 35 times 7,000? A little over $8,000. Yeah, 3484 times. What are we at? 230. So yeah, right around $8,000 entry level. Right? Is that it? And the only reason is because this is like the first 10K project on Cardano. So these things could skyrocket in value over the next 1, 2, 5, 10 years. These could be hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, right? But I don't know that I'm willing to YOLO that, to be quite honest. I want to badly, right? I really do. I just don't know. I can live with myself. I've made dumber decisions, right? I've made dumber decisions. There's a few things that go with this risk. One, Cardano is going to have to be successful. I think it is going to be successful. Is it going to flip Ethereum? Is it going to be the Ethereum killer? I don't know. Maybe, right? If Cardano becomes the #1 smart chain, and this is the first 10K project on Cardano, these things will go to the freaking moon. These things will go to the freaking moon. So for me, I really kind of want to pull the trigger on one of these, but I'm not going to. $8,000 is a lot of money for a JPEG. I will, however, though, be kind of looking for a blood in the streets type opportunity. So if we do have a crazy bear market and the prices do dump, I will be thinking ahead, right? I will be thinking ahead. We know plan B, plan A over here is we take some profits. Plan B is we wait until we're right. But if this market dumps and we go into a pretty ugly bear market and Cardano goes back down to like say $1, and then the floor on these drop down to like 1,500. So if I could have picked one up for like 1,500, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, yeah, dude, I'll probably YOLO it at that point. And right now, I'm not gonna lie, there is huge risk and reward on one of these right now. People that can afford to YOLO $8,000 into this could easily 10, 20, 30, 40, 50x plus their money on this. Right? I'm just not willing to take that risk right now. You think the future is Disney NFTs? Interesting. They've already discussed doing that. There is going to be over the next, and that's why I don't think we're going to see a crazy bear market like we've seen in the past. We might see a couple huge pukes, a couple huge buying opportunities, but we're going to see these institutions coming in and really start driving this stuff up. Everyone's going to get into NFTs, and NFTs just make a lot of sense. There's going to be huge gaming projects, right? Like if you think about it, why is Fortnite not already doing NFTs? Because as it is, it makes so much sense if you're but I don't know how easy it is for them to implement that and swap it over. But think about it now. People buy their little dances and they buy their little shirts and stuff right now. As far as I know, if they sell it, can they sell that on the secondary market? And if they do, Epic Games doesn't get any of that money. I know a game that I used to play quite a bit was Rust, and they sell items in the marketplace all the time, and there's a secondary market. I don't think they get any cut on that on a lot of these different secondary markets. When it's an NFT, cash cow, they continue to make money. Every time someone sells it, they get their cut, 5, 10, 15, 20%, whatever they determine. Plus there's it is extremely game changing, and I think that's a big thing that a lot of people overlook. So NFTs are, yes, when games go, I'm not talking about like there's plenty, everyone's looking at what games are coming out that are being created from. What about the ones like Fortnite, where all they have to do is just like, they've already got the game. It can't be that hard to implement some kind of NFT on a freaking blockchain for them. So I feel like that's going to be coming over the next 1 to 2 years for sure. And NFTs, right, this time it really is different because DeFi was kind of around, but it's already exploding and becoming very useful. The lending, when you got like people like me out there lending and borrowing and how easy it is, It's only going to get easier. The on-ramps have gotten way easier for people. Now, you know, the curveballs, the SEC, they're really starting to piss me off with how they're going after everyone. So we'll have to see how that plays out. But I don't know that you can really go after NFTs, right? And NFTs is the biggest driver of cryptocurrency right now. Yeah, no, that's what I'm doing for sure. I'm stacking crypto, right? For me, it's an accumulation game of crypto. Right now, I'm not really looking. Right now, for example, I'm not really spending much of my extra money on my paychecks into crypto. I'll wait for a dip now. We're kind of at a point right now where I'm just accumulating via passive income, via staking and DeFi. During the bloody dips, I mean, honestly though, it's not a bad time to buy right now because the fear and greed index is at fear. I do think we're going up quite a bit, but you really got to look at your situation and what your long-term outlook is, because I don't think, I do think there could be a lower price in crypto no matter how high we go in the next year or so. I do think there is a decent potential that crypto prices will eventually crash below what they currently are right now. I do think, and I can be wrong, right? I'm just guessing. Like I say a million times, don't listen to YouTubers and their price. Cardano continues to slip. But I could see us going up pretty high. You know, Ethereum hitting 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,000 if it really blows off. And then coming back down to where we were recently, back all the way back down to say maybe, you know, 2,700, even like 2,300. Where did we bottom out? So 3,000 wasn't that bad, but I could see this coming back down to 27, maybe even like 2,000, 1,800. I don't think that's out of the question if we go into a bad bear market. The same with Bitcoin. I could see us coming back down. I don't really see us going back down below the logarithmic growth curve unless there's just like some black swan event. So I could see this coming back down to 30, 20. 20, no. All right, so where are we at? 22,000 currently. We would be at about 25,000, 26,000. It does like to come back down to this. So I could see that happening if we do hit a bear market. You know, the difference this time is NFTs though. So we'll have to see, right? NFTs, dual-edged sword. People could get fed up, lose a lot of money, a lot of crappy projects, a lot of people out there scamming you, and people getting sick and fed up with Ethereum. And, you know, that could drive a really big crash for, you know, for a bit. I don't think it'll last, but I'm always stacking for the next opportunity. And it's not a bad time to buy right now, but again, just keep in mind, I do think if you buy now, your plan is, it's kind of up to you. For me, I'm not looking to sell a lot unless we go crazy parabolic. If Bitcoin does get up to here, I'll be selling. You'll be the first to know. I will let you know on the channel. That's why you got to hit that like button. That's why you got to hit that subscribe button. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. I really love talking to you all. Let's do a quick peek at what, actually, let's do a Harmony 1 check, 17 cents. Bitcoin's still doing pretty good. Real quickly, this stock market. I got to log in. I'm not going to worry. All right, I'll be back tomorrow. Love you all and peace.